What up, party poopers? Start pooping right now. Don't worry, I'm here to guide you. I'm your poop coach. Welcome to my channel, Shizzles and Giggles. I'm here to make sure you don't take a long dump, because that would be bad for your health. Today is Friday, April 11th, 2025. What has been happening? Sadly, a helicopter has crashed in New York. It was carrying 6 people on board, and sadly, all 6 have perished. It crashed into the Hudson River. On board were the helicopter pilot and Agustin Escobar, who was a Spanish executive for the company Siemens. Himself, his wife, and his 3 kids have all perished. It's very sad news. Our thoughts and hearts go out to all 6. Again, just very sad. A bit of other sad news for women is that the SAVE Act, Safeguarding American Voter Eligibility Act, has passed with support from 4 Democrats. And this could potentially, actually it probably will make it harder for some women to vote, to register to vote, because, for example, those women who are married and change their last names, it may require additional documentation for them to prove that they're eligible to register to vote, such as a document of a marriage certificate. So keep in mind that it has, for many decades now, it has been illegal for non-citizens to vote. So the SAVE Act did not change that aspect. It just made it so that we have to provide proof that we're citizens, and we have to provide identification to register to vote. And at this time, we are at or near the 2-minute mark. So if you haven't made any progress on your poop taking journey, please stop, precautionarily wipe your butt, get up and move on with your day. Otherwise, if you are making progress, if your turtle head has popped out, let's continue. So in other news, the Trump administration, Democrats have called for the Trump administration to be investigated for insider trading. If you've been paying attention, you know that a few days ago, Trump tweeted, it's a great time to buy stocks and investments. And this was when the market was really, really down. And then, a little while later, he announces that there's a 90-day pause on tariffs for almost all countries except China, and stocks shot straight up. And so Democrats are calling for the SEC to investigate the Trump administration to see if there was any insider trading. And so we'll see what happens there. It does feel to me, as a political independent, it truly feels like there's a lot of market manipulation. So there's that. Also, today, speaking of tariffs, China has announced its own retaliatory tariffs of 125% on all goods exported from the US and imported into China. So the tension remains, and stock markets are not doing super well today, except for Nvidia. I think Nvidia is doing well, but Palantir, Tesla, everything else not doing as well. And a little bit more of good news for economics. CPI came in a little bit better than expected. Inflation did not rise as much as analysts predicted. And so this maybe allows the Fed, gives them a tiny bit of leeway to maybe consider implementing a rate cut. Again, rate cuts that'll save the stock market supposedly, but that will make it more likely for inflation to go back up again. It's a tough decision for the Fed. So what do? It feels like I want to just give you guys some inspiration, right? What do you do in this situation? It seems like billionaires and centimillionaires are just crushing it, right? The poor are getting poorer. Middle class we just don't have enough resources. What do? It's so hard to work hard. It really is. I get it. I feel it all the time. After my day job, I just want to go home and sit on the couch, watch Netflix. But you got to tell yourself, even when you feel like that, even during those times, pull yourself back up. Even when you're tired, even when you're sick. So what? Work harder. It's sad, but that's the only way to get ahead. All right, and at this time, we've passed the 5-minute mark. So please stop pooping, wipe your butt, flush, and move on with your day. Thank you for watching. Again, please, for your own future, I know it's hard. I really know it's hard, but you gotta do something. We all gotta do something. We have to put in 120%, 150% just to try to get ahead. Right? Otherwise, we'll always be behind. That's the truth. Again, thank you for watching. Take care, poop heads. I really hope you have a wonderful weekend. Take care, poop heads.